What size is that? That
reveal?
That reveal right there.
3/4.
Oh. Dude, can you look at something in the van real quick?
All right, what's happening?
A little bit of a boo-boo.
Realizing that we have this measurement off means that we have to go back and fix everything. And I mean absolutely everything. So this is gonna be really tough for us to be able to hit that deadline while having to remake our cabinetry.
Welcome to Sandy Vans. From our San Diego workshop to the open road, we're crafting custom vans designed for your next big adventure. Watch as we design, build, and bring your road trip dreams to life. The adventure starts now. Hey, welcome to the shop. I'm Alan.
I'm Evan.
And we're at Sandy Van's new facility here in Miramar. Can't believe 3 years ago we started this company in Evan's driveway. And now here we are at this 11,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility.
When a customer walks in, we find out what their dream van looks like, and then we turn that dream into reality.
In this episode, we're back with Edden and Nicole of Ananda Living Experiences, the visionaries behind the viral Concrete Oasis, racing to put the final touches on the build just in time. Jarrod, long time no see.
Alan, what is up? How are you, bud?
Jarrod Tocci is a legend in the van building industry. He's been around for years. He's seen every single van build there is out there. So good to hear from you.
Good to see you, man. Listen, I'm actually headed down to San Diego to go to Tiny Fest this year. And I actually need a van to sleep in. So is that cool if I can kind of like crash one of your vans?
Absolutely. Yeah, we always got a van for you, Jarrod.
Thank you. You know, I'm actually going to be there a little bit after Tiny Fest too. Do you mind if I maybe come by the shop and kind of see what's going on?
Heck yeah, the Concrete Oasis is in the works down here, so we'd love to have your expertise come in, give it a little tour.
I'm definitely going to have to check this out and make sure that you're not getting yourself in a little too deep of water.
Your expertise is always welcome. If you want to work the booth as well, you know, we love that.
You pay me enough money, I will.
Awesome. All right, cool. Look forward to having you by.
All right, buddy, later.
Of course, he has some skepticisms, as Jarrod usually does, so it'll be fun to have him down, check it out, and see what we're doing on this new project.
All right, guys, another day. I know we had some hiccups with the measurements and it wasn't fitting perfectly, but I think we got it dialed now, and I'm pretty confident we can do it.
Yeah.
You guys ready to get it in?
I think so.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
We had a little bit of a setback with the cabinet situation. Not everything is gonna go right the first time. At the end of the day, we're striving for perfection, so we're gonna go back to the drawing board, make sure that we have a product that we're proud of.
You know the saying, measure twice, cut once? This van has been more of a measure 5 times, cut 3 times. With the cabinets, we definitely ran into an issue where we messed up on a measurement. You don't want that. You go turn some wrenches with us? Good, Pete?
I'm good.
Cool.
All right, let's set it down there real quick.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go to that Happy Jack wall just a little bit more.
Cool.
Okay.
Is that tied to the wall up there?
Guys, I think.
Tied to the wall.
Okay, you guys ready? Moment of truth. Exactly 5/8.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God. That's over.
Oh, that's great news.
All right, let's finish this van up. Getting those pieces to finally fit in the way they were supposed to fit was a huge relief. Seeing that finally get fixed, we can just start running, charging ahead to the end of the build.
They say that perfect is the enemy of great. That's a bit of the contrast that I have with Edden and Nicole. My level of good enough or great has been significantly elevated through working with Edden and Nicole on this project.
With a van build, You know, people are looking at the big picture. There's so many moving parts that I think people skip over the fine details. And it's something that Edden, and I'm sure the team, will get annoyed with me about, because I go in there and I nitpick these fine little details. But at the end of a build, when you take all of those 1% and add them up, it just changes the whole picture as a whole. When people walk in a van that you cared about those 1%, it has a completely different feeling.
Today we've got a lot going into the van. We are doing our final wall panels. So over here we've got our door panel that's getting test fitted. A couple adjustments we got to make. Last night started getting the electrical system going in the van. So currently the cabinets over here are being built, and the sink cabinet, the vanity, the shower pan is all being designed. So we're catting away trying to get that designed so we can throw it on the CNC. Van's really coming together and taking shape quickly. That's where we're at.
Let's go see how things are going at the micro cement booth.
Did you guys bondo the edges?
Bondo? Why would we bondo the edges?
Because you're gonna micro cement this whole piece, no?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna get cracks in all of the seams if it doesn't get bondoed.
Are you talking about epoxy or bondo? Why would you bondo? Bondo has nothing to do with cracks.
Bondo helps. In the first Concrete Oasis, we didn't get cracks from the kitchen counter to the backsplash and the sides because we bondoed them. We didn't. The only thing that you epoxied was the sink. I'm saying if you micro cement this, you're gonna get cracks here, 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 here. You have to do something about the seams.
This does not flex with the van. This is its own
vibrations. You have to do it. It's going to crack. Use the stuff that we used on the floor, the tape epoxy.
Yeah, sounds good. All right. I'll do that. Don't worry about it.
Are you actually gonna do it or you're just saying it?
Probably not.
I'm gonna speak to Evan.
The dynamic between Nicole and I is really interesting. It's difficult, but it's also what pushes us to create things like this. She is the reason why our vans look the way they look. My job is to take her dreams and try and figure out how to make them work. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm not. Because of the back and forth that we have all the time, it's what pushes us to be the best that we can possibly be and make the absolute best vans possible. All right, guys, good morning.
Morning.
We got a lot to do in this van, and this deadline is getting closer and closer. There's still a ton of these on the board, so we need to start powering through these as soon as we can. We have 2 weeks to finish everything that we see here. First things first, I think we're gonna finally get those benches installed. Everyone ready to kill it today? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Awesome.
Jarrod, there he is.
Yeah. What's up, man? How are you?
So good.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah.
Oh,
How was the drive? It's been a long weekend.
it was a very long 16-hour drive, but I'm very happy to be in town. Obviously, you can't beat this weather.
Yeah. And Tiny Fest, right? Made it worth it.
Tiny Fest is so worth it. And if I remember correctly, I saw you there 4 years ago, and I can't believe you made it this far in 4 years. Like, you've done so much.
Appreciate that. That was our first show that Sandy Vans was ever at, in 2022. So this is our 4th Tiny Fest. Last year, unveiled Casper with you, which was so exciting. This year, working with Edden and Nicole on their latest creation, it just keeps getting better and better. So it's always been a special show for us.
Well, I can't wait to see it because I need to kind of talk to Edden about this whole concrete and micro cement. I don't know what the process is or what's going on. And honestly, I'm a little scared for you and for the rest of the team.
All right, perfect. You got to change your shirt?
No, why would I need to change a shirt?
I don't know. You'll see. Come on.
All right.
Jarrod, we're so excited to have you here. We're really, really excited to show you what we've been working on with the Concrete Oasis.
I'm excited to see it. Like, this is like a dream that I've been wanting to see the process of this being done. However, I am a little nervous. I've talked to Edden before about the micro cement, and it's just like, how are we doing this, man?
That's the #1 question we get asked all the time is about this micro cement material. We've had it in vans for years now, and it just holds up. It is so durable. It's flexible, it's waterproof, doesn't crack unless you make mistakes, which we don't make mistakes. Honestly, I just think it's the most incredible material you can use in a van.
So let me get this straight. You're doing all these different panels, you're doing all these different micro cementing, you're doing all these different layers. It's gonna take you 5-6 days to do. But listen, I know that there's an easier process to this. You know, you're looking out for your bottom line as a business owner. It would make more sense if you just kind of did it that way and make it look like micro cement instead of actually being micro cement. Why aren't you doing that?
It really comes down to, do you want the real deal? Or do you want something that just looks like it? Do you want Prada or do you want nada?
Is one of the biggest details in this van, and we want it to be perfect. And even if that takes a little bit longer, we're gonna do it because we want the absolute best. This is the Concrete Oasis.
Well, I'm excited to see more of not just how you're gonna install it, but the process of doing it. I've actually personally never done it.
Absolutely. I got a bunch of pieces out there I need to get micro cemented.
Before we do that, it looks like you already have a panel up. And I want to go up there and feel the rigidity of it and the brittleness of it.
We got a ton in here. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
Come on in.
As you can see, lots of micro cement already done in here. All the walls, partition wall, ceiling, the floor, and the bench faces, all micro cemented, finalized.
One of my major concerns right off the bat is I already see a seam. What are we doing here?
Seams are the biggest failure point. So we try to prevent covering seams wherever we could unless absolutely necessary. Any seam that you see is going to be covered. So that one is covered by cushion. 99% of the time, you'll never see that seam. That wall panel is one full sheet horizontal. There's no seams whatsoever. You might also notice on the ceiling too, you're also not gonna see any seams, and that's because we put the seams behind the light tracks.
I have nothing against seams. I just don't want them to be brittle or break over time. As you know, we're driving these and that becomes a rolling earthquake.
Well, I will show you some 1/4-inch pieces that are micro cemented that you could bend the hell out of them and they do not crack whatsoever.
And that all sounds great and everything, Edden, but I honestly need to see this to believe it.
I got work for you, let's go.
Okay.
All right, welcome to the Sandy Vans paint booth.
Which has been turned into the micro cementing booth because we obviously took over everything. As you can see, we have a ton of parts here that we have already dry fitted in the van.
So from that dry fitting, we took everything, put it into CAD, so now we'll just be able to CNC cut these.
Well, that looks great and all, but my issue is you guys are putting this into a van, and vans aren't square, they're curved.
Let me show you.
Okay.
Let me show you. Like I told you, the stuff is actually flexible. So this is kind of a big piece, it's gonna be hard to bend, but you can see that this stuff really flexes. Like, it'll never flex that much in a van, but the wood may snap before the micro cement actually cracks.
We have to build these for going through an earthquake.
Yes.
And so this is definitely gonna be able to handle that and be able to have those panels actually make the curves to match the contours of the van.
I mean, that's exactly what I wanted to try and see and touch and feel myself.
Yeah, well, I actually got some pieces for you to micro cement, so you ready to get your hands dirty?
Yeah, I mean, might as well, right? I'm here.
All right, we don't want you to get those nice clothes dirty. So we got you your very own Sandy Vans build team shirt. So if you just throw that on, you always do this. How does this work?
That's not how you do it, man. Look, you gotta do it like this.
So, flick of the wrist, huh?
Whoa.
All right, I'm out of here. You guys get to micro cementing.
All right, ready to get dirty? So we got our ingredients here. That is the micro cement powder, and we have our pigmented water.
No, you already weighed this out or scaled it out beforehand? Okay.
Yeah, so everything is scaled out. We have pre-organized batches of exactly how much for the size of the batch that we need. Ready? All right, so we'll start by mixing this up.
It actually looks good enough to eat.
It's like cake batter. So that's the consistency we're looking for. All right, it's nice and soft, but it's not soggy. This piece has already gotten 2 primer layers.
I want to try this, man. This.
All right, go for it, man.
Let's try it.
Plop a little bit right in the middle there.
I've laid concrete before.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, maybe not like this.
Not as easy as it looks, huh?
No, it's not as easy as it looks. It actually is very, you have to have like a fine touch.
Yeah. So make sure you're filling that up right away.
Oh, I need more.
Go, go, go. Not bad for a first time, I will say.
Just letting you know I'm screwing this up pretty bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, man. But you definitely got a lot of ways to work before you work on my team.
Hey, that one hurt. All right, fine. I see it now, okay? I get what you're trying to get across to me, okay? You showed me the van. It looks great right now. You come in here, you guys show me the process of how it all gets done. You flexed it. It's obviously flexible. And now this is an art. What you've showed me here is an absolute art. So just kudos, my man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. It means a lot coming from you.
Well, I honestly can't wait to see it when it's all put together.
Come back in a couple weeks. It'll be totally done.
I can't wait. Let's go.
All right, got a lot of work to do, so let's get out of here.
We are so close to having this van finished. 4 more days and the van's done. The last step is the bathroom. So we've got everything red guarded. So that is just a coating we put over the wood to make it fully waterproof. We're gonna come in prime and then we're gonna micro cement. So you're gonna have a full micro cement shower that is this entire space back here. As we were doing the bathroom, we actually decided to throw a wrench into our plans.
Shower options are not great when it comes to the doors and the entrance to the shower. We're looking at potentially doing a glass door now. This is at the final phase of the build, which is definitely a curveball to say the least, but it looks amazing. Now we just got to figure out how to make it a perfect fit.
I think you can squeeze. I think you can be. I think we make it work.
I mean, if I
You think it's workable?
let's just get some foam, put it on the floor, get the actual door in here. Let's hold it in and let's see what happens. The glass door was completely worth pushing the schedule just a little bit. We're up against the wire on this to get this van done, so we cannot do any additional changes or have any extra setbacks. Otherwise, we are going to be in trouble.
The most potential for leaks is going to be over here, Chuck. So if any of these by chance maybe got opened up or something, or this by chance is like, this should be off, but just scream. All right, here we go. How we looking?
No water. We're dry so far.
Chuck? I hear something.
Oh, this new leak somewhere, right out of there. Got drippage right here.
That wasn't leaking last time.
Factory?
It came factory like that.
Just when you think nothing else can go wrong, and when there's no time for anything else to go wrong, we ran into a leak in the bathroom. We've got the party tomorrow. So we have one night and half a day tomorrow to get this thing dialed in and make sure we're not dripping water all over the floor while people are looking at this van.
It's a bit of a scramble today. It is open house day. We are unveiling the Concrete Oasis, the first ever one built here at Sandy Vans by the team. So we got about 75, 100 people coming in to do a tour, see the van in person for the first time, as well as some vendors. We're gonna play some pickleball outside, and overall just, make it a fun event.
I am picky when it comes to how things are decorated, and this just honestly blew away my expectations.
It feels like you're very much at home. Definitely doesn't feel like I'm in a van right now. It feels like I'm in a little 500 square feet apartment.
It's absolutely stunning. Love it. Wicked cool. I mean, like, I've been in vans like this before, but I didn't know that you could do this with vans, seriously. I don't think you can get closer to a home feeling on 4 wheels.
It's just so surreal to see it, to touch, and to feel the quality of the material. This was what I was dying to touch, believe it or not. It just feels like a happy place on wheels.
Incredible day. What an awesome open house to unveil the Concrete Oasis. Man, what a day, guys.
It's been awesome seeing people's reactions. It's just been so heartwarming. We're so proud of this product. It was unbelievable.
God, there's only one thing left to do. You know what that is?
Let's take it out to the desert, test it out.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah, do it.
Dude, I am so excited for this van. This thing, I don't think it could have come out better.
It looks incredible. The tan, the black, the wrap looks so good.
Welcome, welcome.
So good to see you. And
How
the van.
you doing?
And the van.
Mainly the van.
Drive.
Oh, amazing.
So I'm glad to hear it. Any rattles?
So good to see you.
Nothing.
How's it?
Silent.
How's it shaking out?
Good. The van
Guys.
drive's amazing.
It's so nice.
Well, let's dive into it. Let's take a look.
All right, come on.
What a beaut.
Wow.
Where it's meant to be.
Yep. It looks so good out here.
What is your favorite aspect of the van that you think was leveled up from the original one?
Oh, that's hard.
I love the wood that we used. So incredibly special. This walnut that we got from Brett Hesser, and every sheet, like, he knows
Has a story.
has a story behind it, and we know exactly where it came from, and like you can see all the texture and the character that it has.
The glass door for me is like really a huge improvement. That bathroom's massive. Like, there is plenty of space, and it looks so clean.
You're not like experiencing a van-like van. You're experiencing like high-end luxury.
I mean, we are out here in the desert, beautiful views around us. There's nothing in here telling me that we're in a vehicle.
Right.
Nothing at all.
I have to say, it felt like well executed. Like, I know it was, it wasn't like smooth, but it did happen just like quickly. And like, we brought a dream, like you say, to reality.
And we had a ton of fun the whole way. Like,
Yeah.
it was just
We made
laughter.
such good friends.
The whole build was just like cracking up with each other while building,
Each person brought their own set of knowledge, and just when they saw an opportunity to level something up, they knew it would be more work, but they still said, I have this idea, let's do it.
I feel like we nailed it on this one.
Oh my God.
And it wasn't just putting a Madman me on it. It was you guys coming in, training up a team, us bringing the right people that we already had in-house, that you guys having your attention to detail and your processes, and then seeing how we could merge that with the way we did things, with the machinery that we had. So what's next for you guys? What's the plan?
We don't know, and that's the way we like it. We're ready to get back on the road, travel, be nomadic.
Not to be sentimental, but we're gonna be sad to leave.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird to not come into the shop every day and be around the team and you guys.
It's a dream.
It's a dream.
It's an oasis.
Living in art. Incredible building with Edden and Nicole. The Concrete Oasis turned out beautiful.
But for this next one, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We've got some exciting news between Solid Woodworks and Sandy Vans.
That's right. Jarrod might be coming back. Make sure you stay tuned, like, and subscribe.